I'm so scared, man. I'm like shaking. Hi Big Noob and Dragon, Leo and Ross and Link. Hello everybody. Hi Kuchi and Smugface. Hi Vivzy and Pukdim. Hi Poopyhead and Guesty and T. Hi Novadi. Alden. Link, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Hi Uncos Fallacy and Monday. Good stream, time to end. Hell yeah. Hi Richard and 3/4 and Adapen. And Hello Kitty. Gehenna, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you so much. Hi Simri, and Nice Chat, and Eric and Saltion. Poked thank you for the 9 months. Thank you so much. Hi Etchigun and Cry. Ben, thank you for the tier 2 for 35. Thank you very much. Hi Mary and Bronzeros Rex and Jonas. And Izmir, Nicest, thank you for the 29 months, tier 3. Thank you very, very, very much. Hi Juice. And Truest. I'm so behind, sorry. Hi Fury and Ocelot and Last Red and 7 tiers. Ghosty, thank you for the 16 months. Thank you so much. Hi Badly and Porkpine and Angel and Luciano, thank you for the 7 months. I really appreciate it. I came back from my Japan trip and you were gone. I hope you had fun, man. That's exciting. Hi Unpaid Viewer and Egg and Jacob and All Too Swift and Leonie. Ocelot, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you so much. Hi Sam and Ardepen, thank you for the 15. Thank you very, very, very much. Hi Cindy and Sinister and Mad Nature and Nost and Gustavo and Jim and Oldseer. Hi Ryusu and DJ Berry and To Smoke a Lot. Hi. Wait, no, I said hi to Alden already. Hi Jimmy and Chornos, thank you for the 25. Thank you very, very much. Hi Yorushi. Haro. Hi Nadiro. And House, and Nice Guy, and the Super Cake, and Toast. Gustavo, thank you for 4 months, thank you so much. Hi Spence, hi Kojima's Hard Nipples, Zero, thank you for 11 months, thank you very much. Mr. Nice Guy, thank you for 7 months, thank you so much. Hi Ratchanet, hi User, Drisk, hello, hi Silvers, Dr. Pepper, thank you for 10 months, thank you very, very, very much. Hi Cranium, were you back in the hospital? No, I wasn't. Hair extensions grew fast. No, it's not hair extensions. I don't think it's that much longer. It looks a little thicker today, but I think it's just because, I don't know, my hair got kind of frizzy in the night. Hi Zach and Lasarep. How'd you only get 6 hours of sleep over the past few days? Okay, I slept for a decent amount of time last night. But yes, I went like 2 days, and I think I had total about 6 hours of sleep. Roughly, and that might be a generous estimate. Hi Thybins and Claw. Hi Canooch, Coffee Cup, thank you for this 15 months, thank you very, very much. I still have not bought the RAM. KMS, House, thank you for the 8 months. I'm so nervous to stream again, man, I'm so scared. Yeah. I was doing class stuff. Hi Pimmy. Did you watch the Kirby Direct? No, I don't give a shit about Kirby, I'm sorry. Hi, hey there, chat again. It is a new necklace. It's the first time I'm wearing it, actually. Consider thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you very, very much. Hi Corbin. All your exams are done? Okay, my exams aren't done. No, I still have my exams to go. But God, how long have I been gone? Like 3 weeks? Maybe over 3 weeks. Sorry. Eric, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you so much. Hi Bruce. OMG, what? Yeah, I haven't had exams. Any good marks lately? Not really. Dude, okay. I thought you were doing exams. No, I just had a bunch of final assignments in. Is it your holiday now? No. Well, it's a study week this week, so we get a week of no classes, and then next week my exams start. So I have one exam Wednesday next week, and then another exam the next week, and another exam the next week. But it's like 1 per week, which is like kind of good because it's like I can break it up easily, you know. How's the weather? The weather is actually really lovely at the moment. Well, actually, today. It's been really stormy. Health still good? My health's been good, but okay, this might sound cringe. My anxiety has been crazy, and I say that part of a health thing because I experience anxiety on such a, what's the word? Like, I feel everything, and it's been scaring the shit out of me, because my heart has been beating so fast, all the time, and I think because I've been getting such bad chest pains, which is scary for me, because I've obviously had chest pains that have been indicative of actually bad things going on. But these are genuinely just from anxiety, and it's been so bad. Like, my chest muscles have been aching all the time recently. And it's just been like, I'm worried I'm gonna develop, have you guys heard of broken heart syndrome? Maybe I'm being too much of a health freak again, but I'm like, my heart should not be straining this much over fucking uni work. Like, calm down. So how 07 are we? I'm actually okay. Like, I got everything in on time, which is insane. I don't know how I swung that. To a good degree, I think. We can tell from your index finger. Oh yeah, this nail is missing because I picked it off. And I picked it so much that, well, I picked the fake bit off, and then I was picking at this bit, and then it started bleeding, and now it's really, really sore. But my nail's, like, normal still. Like, I didn't do anything crazy to it, but I got, like, into the under bit somehow. Oh, and it hurts, but... How do you think you'll do? I think I'll do well in all my subjects, except maybe urban planning, because one of my diagrams was still kind of fucked up. She's doing a DAF. No, DAF is way worse than me, dude. Again, the reason I get fake nails, although, I mean, I guess it's partly aesthetic reasons. They do look very nice, but the actual reason I, like, get fake nails is because it's to stop myself from picking at them. But I managed to rip this one off still. Whoops. Your heart would probably not beat so much if you exercised. Yes, that's another thing. Dude, there's so many things to talk about. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, I need to do fucking cardio. I need to do cardiovascular exercises, because my heart should not be pumping this hard just doing homework. Because I get stressed out. Shrimp, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you very, very much. Crazy how long she'll disappear to avoid answering this one question. Do you disavow the dog shocking? Yeah, guys, has the streamer space been very, peaceful? Very uneventful in my absence? Surely. How do you feel being the glue that kept Twitch together? Yeah, guys, what happened? Like, I leave Twitch and everything just explodes. What the hell happened? But I'm back now, guys. You don't have to worry. Everything's gonna fall back into place. Fabian, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you so, so much. I'm sorry to the people who subbed last stream. I didn't intend to, go on a break for this long, so I'm really sorry if you wasted your sub and I just didn't stream for, like, most of the month. I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm so glad to be unsubbed, yeah. And yes, I've seen the drama between Emma and Miskiff. I feel like I've seen most of what's going on. Yeah, what's been happening, man? Literally last 5 days have been pure fire. Yeah. Missed Horror Month? Don't worry, we'll still be doing spooky stuff later this week, don't worry. Talk more about it. Should we do a drama segment? I feel like I have so many things to say. How bad were the group projects? Oh, one of them was really bad. Oh, and I kind of have some predicaments. Hi, Little Punk. There's something with QDC now, I think. Oh, I've seen the QD stuff too. Like the vanilla stuff. You call that drama? Of course you would sweep for Mizkiff. Does sweep for Mizkiff mean dude, fuck Mizkiff. What do you mean? I know calling it drama, I feel is like, maybe is the wrong word to use. Though I guess it is drama, but he did some pretty insane, like genuinely insane shit. Yes, I do have stuff planned for Halloween. Although I want to get a pumpkin, but I don't see any pumpkins in the supermarket. I don't even know if we have them here. Well, no, I have seen them in the supermarket, but maybe they're like out of season. How bad? The group project, it's related to AI use. What is your most controversial take and make it under 60 seconds so it's clippable? I'd have to think about that to get my most controversial take, but even so, I don't think I would say it. Though I can't think of anything right now. Yeah, maybe the nudist one. Is Halloween big in Australia? Yeah, it's pretty big. Pretty big. Halloween just doesn't hit the same when it's spring instead of fall. I know, and it's weird because everywhere, like, I swear I walked past Starbucks the other day and they're doing like pumpkin spice stuff. And I went into a donut shop and I had a pumpkin spice, they had like pumpkin special donuts, and I had a pumpkin spice donut. Like, they still have all the pumpkin themed stuff, even though, and the fall themed like events on its stores, even though it's not even autumn. It's spring here. Girl, the boycott, dude. Can I not walk past a Starbucks store? Wrong time of year for Australia unless they import them, probably not cheap. Well, shit, man. Hi, Namek. American cultural victory, unfortunately. I mean, it's not just American, it's Northern Hemisphere, but the pumpkin spice, like, fall girl aesthetic is maybe very American. Hi, Perrin. Giving them publicity. What was the Starbucks issue? No, I do know the Starbucks issue. I was gonna say there was one company that maybe I shouldn't dip my toes in this. I think it was the McDonald's boycott that I was like confused by. But no, I think the Starbucks one was kind of valid. Are Uggs still a thing? Dude, Uggs are still a thing. They're still very like the it item to have. I got a pumpkin spice latte and it is the sweetest thing I've ever had, never again. I mean, I really was tempted to try one to channel my inner fall girl, but I think I would hate it, because the only place I know that has it is Starbucks, and Starbucks does the most atrocious drinks on the planet. Hi Proshki. When Uggs made by Australia? I think they are Australian, yeah, but it's kind of hard to tell because there's like a billion different Ugg stores now. Hi Magna. Halloween is Irish? I have no idea. It could be. So, okay, I'll ask the thing about my group project because I genuinely need advice. Okay, so the people in my group, so we had to submit a report for our UX thing. Hi Alda. There was one girl in my group who was incredible. The other girls in my group didn't. I don't know what they did. I genuinely don't know what they did. But last minute, it was due at 10 a.m. yesterday. Hence why I barely slept. I did sleep in the night, but I slept like 2 hours. They're still making her do all the work. No, honestly, the other girl, I'd say, did most of the work. I did a lot of the data collection, like the graphs and analysis, whatever you want to call it. But she wrote the methods and introduction and all that other stuff. I did not die. Hello. But I was going over the report to see what the other girls had added, and I kind of knew they were using AI. Oh my god. Fuck, dude. Oh, I just remembered the video presentation. Is this the one you asked for help with data on the Discord? Yes, it is. Hi, Genomic. Nice Wednesday Addams Halloween costume. Thanks, man. So there was a video presentation where we had to present our findings in like a 3-minute video to the class, as well as this report. The video presentation was due like a week ago. But the day that they recorded all the video presentation stuff, I was meant to meet up with them, but that day I was not doing very well, had a headache, nauseous, and I was like, I can't do it. And they ended up recording the presentation, and after they sent it, and sent the scripts and everything, I was like, this entire thing is AI generated. I didn't want to, but it was due in like 2 days, and I was like, I can't tell them to like redo the entire thing. By the way, a lot of it was already written, by the way, so I don't know why I was like, you could have just reworded what we wrote in the report. But anyway, they did that, and I was like, fine, like, whatever, it's a video presentation, it's worth 10%, like, who gives a fuck? And then I was looking at this report, and there was a spot that was so obviously, like, not even reworded from ChatGPT, like, it was blatantly copy and pasted. And how many M dashes were there? There were M dashes. The M dash thing used to confuse me, because I was like, wait, I use dashes in my writing a lot, but unless I'm doing it incorrectly, the ChatGPT ones are like the long dash. Whenever I use dashes in my writing, it's always the short ones. On the key, if you use a keyboard, it's always the little ones. Again, unless I'm doing it wrong, but the ones that ChatGPT has are like especially long. Is when they're like really long, is that M? Oh, those are hyphens. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now I get it, Hypersuma, there's hyphen and N dash and M dash. Whoa. I've only used M dashes with Word because I add them automatically. Okay. I don't use Word. Nubze, thank you for the 49 months. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you. M dashes are the width of an M. Oh, interesting. But yeah, there's a spot in the report that was blatantly copy-pasted. And I was like, okay, AI is actually allowed for this subject. They've said that you can use it, but they said you had to include an AI declaration in the report saying if you used it or not. And I scroll and I'm like, oh, let me just check that they've like admitted that they used it. It's directly under the blatantly copied like AI thing, and it says like, our group declares that we did not use any AI whatsoever, emboldened in this report. And I was like, and then I messaged the group chat, and I'm like, guys, did you use AI for this section? I think you used AI. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, should we put that in the declaration? And they're like, oh, maybe. But this was like 2 minutes. Like, she had already submitted the report, and we were like, okay, we tried to change it and resubmit it, but by the time we had changed everything, it was already past 10 a.m. and she was like, okay, let me resubmit it. And then I was like, wait, no, if you resubmit it now, then it'll be marked as late and we'll get penalized for being late. And now I'm like, shit, what do I do? Do I like message one of my tutors saying that they used AI, but then they didn't report it? Because I don't want to get in trouble, even though AI is allowed in the subject, but like they said they didn't use it. But then, because I don't want it to get reported for AI, and then me have to, like, if I get repercussions from that, I don't want that to happen. You know? I know it's being a dirty little snitch, but like, I don't want to get penalized. I'd email saying we forgot to say we used AI. Yeah. What's the penalty for not reporting? I have no idea. How long ago was this due? This was submitted yesterday. Can that come back to you if you weren't involved in creating that part? I mean, because I'm part of the group, by default it does, right? I mean, I could show them, like, the Word doc, OneNote doc history, I guess, but, can't you get expelled for cheating, not to freak you out? Yes, the only reason why I'm like, maybe it's okay, is because they have permitted the use of AI in this subject for all assignments. It's not one of those subjects where it's like, if you use any AI, you will be killed immediately. You have no idea how many assignments are in AI nowadays. Seriously, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I also don't know how good it is at picking up AI now, because I assume it's getting updated a ton. I do feel like this part will get picked up though, because it was so obviously AI. This AI usage will haunt you for the rest of your life. It's really scary seeing how much people... I don't know, this one girl in my group is obsessed with it. And it was insane, like, being in group meetings and, you know, going to write the most basic thing, or, like, comprehend the most basic task, or even understanding, even parts of the assignment. she'd be like, oh, let me double check ChatGPT for this. And it's like, it's insane seeing a person like that in real life that relies on it for the most basic things. But I didn't want to start anything, so I'm just like, oh yeah, sure. Don't want to have like a moral, ethical debate about AI where we're just trying to get work done, but it is like, it is really scary. And even just being in class in general, and seeing how casually people use it. Where's the Halloween costume? Okay, guys, why is everyone in their fucking Halloween costumes already? Halloween's on the 31st. I don't understand. Why is everyone already showing their costumes? Guys, it's not even Halloween yet. I get it's October. Calm down. Slow down. Please. Jesus Christ. Does it still smell funny? I haven't sniffed it recently, but I assume the smell is still there, yes. I get that AI is being used more now, but should you really 100% rely on it for everything? Yeah, I don't think, like, occasional AI use, it's like, whatever, like, fine. But it's people who are dependent on it constantly, not only for doing tasks, but for comprehending information. Like, again, what they're reading, like, the Canvas page might describe the assignment, and, like, the girl would have to double check with ChatGPT that, she knew the exact steps of what it was saying. You're wearing the BO dress, I'm going to clean it. Is there still time to get it professionally washed? Did you get something else? I have a plan for washing it. It's gonna get a vinegar soak, and then it's gonna go in the washing machine. Or I could pay for dry cleaning, but you still haven't cleaned it? No. The smell must have fermented by now, don't say that. I'm already getting Christmas ads. Yeah. I used AI for a group project. It was a mistake. Yeah, new video. Dry cleaning isn't too expensive. Might be worth. The only thing is, guys, does anyone in here have bad body odor? Does dry cleaning get it out? Because body odor is like, it sticks to everything. That's why I feel like I have to use vinegar. I got a sick pair of jeans recently and it smelled... What's that emote? Duh. Had to double wash. Okay, jeans smelling is kind of weird. It'd have to, like... They're quite thick to penetrate, you know? Have an IRL stream in a cemetery for Halloween. Easy content. I did kind of want to... If I had a nearby abandoned building that I could go in, I feel like that'd be fun. But also, I'm worried about someone coming to kill me. And also, that's illegal, I think. And I don't want to get in trouble with the cops. And also being in a cemetery. One, the same thing applies. I'd be worried about someone coming to kill me. Killing is illegal. It is illegal. However, if I was killed, it wouldn't matter if it was illegal or not. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you smell so bad that laundry detergent isn't powerful enough. No, it's not my stench, dude. It's not my stench. I got it from eBay. My BO, I don't have BO, as far as I'm aware. No, I got it from eBay, and it's very potent. We played sardines in an abandoned building once. Scary as fuck. Okay, that is scary. You would do it if it wasn't illegal? Go in an abandoned building? Yeah. You bought a used costume from eBay? Yeah? Dude, do you know how expensive some new costumes are? It's ridiculous. Ask the eBay seller how they treat their BO. I did consider giving them, like, a slightly negative review, but I feel like that's kind of mean. Because they probably didn't know that it smelled, because I know people get accustomed to their smell. And, you know, sometimes people deal with, like, health issues, so then their sweat's kind of smelly. I feel like it's kind of unfair to be like, hey, you smell bad. Like good fast delivery came, costume is great, but it smells like you, and you smell bad. Describe the BO. Dude, it just smells like sweat. It just smells like bad sweat. I feel like people with bad BO don't even realize. Yeah. I feel like I feel like people get accustomed to their stench, so maybe they don't know. The world would like to know your thoughts on the new Grimes single. I've only listened to bits of it, and I didn't like it. I'm sorry, Grimes. I thought you were gonna burn the dress. What if the stink sticks to you forever like a curse? I don't think that will happen. If I were buying the clothes, I'd want to know if they smelled. I don't know, do it. It's been like a few weeks since I bought it now. Not even soaking it got rid of the BO. I haven't tried. I will. I still find it funny they got that shit the week after Daff also cosplayed Ada. What if it's hers? It is not Daff's. I did consider like going to buy a new one, like a new costume. But all the ones I could think of that I could do in like a short time period, I was like, it's kind of lame. And I already spent money on it, dude. Like, come on. They should add a smell rating on that site, or eBay smell meter. Grimes will be the new Katy Perry in 5 years. Oh, I don't know about that. She's a different kind of special. Hi, Emad. Thoughts on Thomas Bangalter playing a live set for the first time in 16 years? No thoughts. No thoughts. That's getting cancelled right now. You wouldn't want to wear her clothes. Dude, I saw the Daft stuff too, and that actually really freaked me out. But the only thing I give her the benefit of the doubt, or it's not even benefit of the doubt. I mean, Daft's kind of a weird person, but people are acting like she's getting cancelled too. Yeah, because she like ripped apart a fish, which was terrifying, but people are acting like she did it like last week. She did it when she was like 10 years old or something like that. Like, I understand, like, I was very freaked out by it, and I was like, oh, that's really fucked up. But she was a kid. Like, kids do all kinds of crazy shit. It is very weird, though. Please don't do that to your fish. That doesn't even sound that bad. Oh, dude, it actually did really freak me out. I did not torture any animals as a kid. I knew a kid that killed fish, still strange behavior. I'm in the LSF trenches defending her, even though she's a racist. There's stuff against white people. If she was a kid, you gotta give them some grace. Yeah, and it's very weird, but I'm like... She was a child. She was a weird child. Imagine getting cancelled for shit you did when you were 10. I know. People saying torturing animals isn't that bad. No, it is bad! But it's a lot less bad if you're 10 years old and you don't really understand that kind of shit. It was weird though. It was weird though. Isn't animal abuse as a child one of the signs of psychopathy or something? Yeah, I will say if you... I'm so sorry, my nail looks like hideous. I'm so sorry. She's doing Twitch drama recap. Dude, I didn't talk about anything else. I just mentioned the fish thing. I think LSF has gone a little crazy. It's just a full witch hunt sub. I know people are kind of out for blood at the moment. I mean, a lot of it is justified, but things are a bit heated. Hi Junkyard. Do you have anything written in your notes? I actually do have a few notes, but like not that many, and they're kind of just random thoughts I have. Hi CeeLo, how's the lung? My lung is good, thank you. Thank you. What's gonna be your drama? I don't have any drama. Oh, what do you think about the shocking Dan and Phil revelation? Oh yeah, Dan and Phil revealed their relationship while I was gone. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, we kind of already knew, I guess. When are you joining OTK and Mythic Talent? Never. Do you have any stories you want to share from your childhood? I've shared a lot of stories from my childhood already, man. We don't bring us into this. If you watched Dan and Phil, you probably knew. But I was still kind of unsure. Okay, this might be me being dumb. Like, it was never... I never doubted that they'd been in a relationship before, but I kind of didn't know if they were still together. Maybe that's really dumb because they're still living with each other. But no, I'm really happy for them. Do you want to tackle the cutie drama too? You'll go viral on TikTok. The cutie drama is... I mean, I can't really speak on it because I haven't seen the clip of what she said, and also it's about phase, and I don't know what phase does. I don't know what they say. But I will say that it's like a... Are you still working on your game, or is there a project you don't care about anymore? No, my game is still in my mind. Time to start shit with Squeaks. Yeah. God, that Squeaks guy is so problematic. You almost hurt your brother with a knife. I have chased my brother with a knife. That's like normal sibling behavior, to be honest. Belle, why do you think the Hassan would take on so much water for him? I don't know, Hassan's community is like... I mean, you do get those kinds of communities that are just kind of... just loyal to a fault. Careful. Dude, I saw someone... What was it? It was some video I got on TikTok, and someone in the comments called Ludwig a white supremacist. And I was like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Are you serious? What? It's insane. Like, let's not touch this one, Belle. I know people have been getting really mad. I'm like, guys, imagine if you actually like spent your time hating on someone who like genuinely deserved it. Wouldn't that be so much more helpful? They don't mean anything they say online. It's all facade. No. Oh, it's been crazy. Hi, Sakura. Boston is the only angle on Twitch. I don't know about that. Emma is not my best friend. That's not true, but I hope she's okay. I thought you looked great as an older lady, Belle. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry, I just realized my heater's on, and I need to turn that off. Also, some people are asking, what's the plan today? I swear to God, I have planned every day of this week that I'm going to stream except today. Isn't that helpful? Well, I did initially have a plan for today's stream, but then I was like, wait. I can't really expand on this. I don't really want to begin my... the week with a stream like that. Drama recap today. Yeah, we can just do a drama stream. Or maybe just Silent Left, yeah. Neon, thank you for 11 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Not Baba G. No. Super Mario Bros. 3. Dude, when did I start that game? I think I started that game like February of this year. Or some shit like that. Like March. Where you been? I have been doing uni. And uni has been doing me very hard. Oh my god. Just click LSF links for the day. AFF, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. No fucking way she didn't finish it by now. Yeah, Sakura, you've been gone for a while. No, I still haven't finished it. Any plan to end it? Mario 3? I mean, we can try. I almost feel bad going back to it, though. Don't take the bait? What bait? Sakura was here when you started it and it hasn't been... You started using save states, you can 100% finish it. Yeah. The save states were very justified, though. You never finished Monkey Ball either. I finished... I didn't finish, like, the hard mode on Monkey Ball, but I don't think I can... I genuinely don't think I can beat the hard mode in my life. Don't play Mario, I get genuinely mad watching you play that. Why? Is my gameplay not good? Your SB3 gameplay might be your worst gameplay ever, sorry. Okay, I will be honest, my gameplay during those streams, I swear to God, I'm not a bad Mario player. You have to believe me. Like, I'm actually good at Super Mario Bros. Wii and stuff like that. And maybe that doesn't mean anything because Super Mario Bros. Wii is so much easier than Super Mario Bros. 3. But my brain genuinely shuts off during the Super Mario Bros. 3 streams, and it's really bad. I just want you to know that that's not my true gaming ability. That is not representative of it at all. Did you ever play Mario Wonder? Yes, I finished Mario Wonder. I don't remember a lot from the game though. No little horror games. I have little horror games for later in the week. I do have stuff planned for later in the week. And I guess I could play it today, but I like kind of want to save it for a bit later. How much did you lose from the CS2 financial crisis? I have no idea. SMB3 controls aren't the greatest, I think. Super Mario World would be good though. Super Mario World. Have I played Super Mario World? Maybe once, like 5 years ago. Okay. I have some notes that I could read. I don't have that many. You would have thought that... I just forget to document my thoughts, because you probably shouldn't do that. Oh no, maybe you should do that, because it's interesting to look back on. My first one is nothing, like... crazy. I was just wondering, how do I make my room less minimalist? That's the first thing I wrote down. Followed you a couple months ago and it's the first time I catch you streaming. Well, thank you for following and for watching my stream. Yes, I'm back. Why do you care so much that we think you're good at gaming? Because I want to be perceived as a good gamer, that's why. Get a diary or some shit? No, but I do a lot of thinking when I'm walking out and about, and I can't just, like, get out my diary and start writing in it. That's not practical. Are you still streaming twice a month? Dude, I bet I haven't streamed in 3 weeks, because I'm doing all my final project shit. Finished Dark Souls 3 DLC. I do still want to do that. Need a bit more color, there's a lot of white in your room. Getting some colorful cushions for your bed. Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking, I do think the decorations in my room are nice, not that you guys see, like, most of it. But it's just so, like, it's a bit too modern. And I'm like, I want it to be a bit more, like... what's the word? Warm? A bit more character? High points into strength? Why bother? You're leaving this room soon, aren't you? I'm leaving, like, middle of next year, I think. Did you lose some of your bugs? No, I think all of them are there. You really care about useless stuff like that. It's not useless. She's been in her room for 3 weeks. That's not true. Looks like an IKEA model room. Dude, this is what I was realizing, because I was looking online, and I was like, okay, I wanted to get a bookshelf, because I have way too many books in this tiny room. And all of the bookshelves that were, like, within the amount of money I wanted to spend for a bookshelf are just plain white or plain black. Oh, my mum's calling me. My mum actually just got back from a trip with my dad. Wait, give me 1 sec, I might actually respond for it. Okay, I'm gonna talk to her later. We can read your lips. That's fine. No, they just got back from a flight earlier this morning. Didn't say I love you. I get scared of saying I love you. But I do love my mother. You are a bye-byer? I always say bye-bye. Hello, Mommy. I was talking about how I spent $200 on the Eve concert just to see her for 10 seconds. Dude, that was worth it. I love her. Seems like your parents are always traveling. Dude, recently, I didn't even know they were going abroad. They've been doing the world fucking tour this year. I mean, a lot of it is getting, they're not paying for, like, a lot of it. Like, it's getting covered, so, like, good for them. But, like, last week, my parents were like, oh, by the way, I think it's fine if I say where they went, right? Wait, no, maybe... They went somewhere in the Middle East. My dad was like, oh yeah, we're going to the Middle East. And I was like, why? All of a sudden? Hello? What? Not telling you when they're going abroad. No, they did. It was just so random. And I was like, wait, like, you were just in the UK. Like, what do you mean? Did they get a tour? No. They end in places you can't pronounce. I think most places in the Middle East are pronounceable. They actually live like sitcom characters. Dude, they do! Like, they've been going crazy this year. I guess maybe then, because you're getting older too, I guess they want to travel a bit more. Your dad is implementing Trump's peace plan. No. They're taking advantage of the fact that you cannot join them to travel. Honestly, that is probably a good thing for them as well, because they can now leave their children for extended periods. Salty jelly thing for the 23 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Your family sounds so much more interesting than you. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Anyway, we were talking about my room, which is much less exciting. But what I wanted to say was making my room have more character is so much more expensive. Like, by default, you just have to get like boring, modern, austere furniture. There are some really nice, all the nice bookshelves are like vintage. Or if they're not vintage, like wooden ones are like fucking $500, $600. At least from the camera standpoint, the white bed sheets are 1/4 of it. Yeah, listen, on camera it looks a lot more plain. I swear it has some character. Your parents might have spare stuff they could lend you. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I did ask my mum if she had a spare bookshelf somewhere in the garage, but she didn't. Go to a thrift for furniture and fix it up yourself. Everything is like 10 buckaroos max. Yeah, that's probably the go. Make the only lighting in the room come from warm lamplight. Ceiling lights suck. That is a good idea. Ceiling lights make your room look like a surgery table or something akin to that. Lighting is very key. Learn woodworking. Good idea. Is there even room? Didn't you say your room is super small? My room is tiny. But there is still stuff I can zhuzh up, Just buy the glass cover for your lamp. What does that mean? A lamp would be good. Get some RGB curtain lights. But RGB is too, e-girl. I don't want to do that. Vintage stuff costs a lot. Maybe some loft furniture would be better. Yeah. Did the inspectors ever come in? The inspectors did come in to my room a couple weeks ago. And they didn't have any complaints. I wasn't there when they came in, but I didn't get any email complaining about my tiles or anything, so... yeah. Anyway, if you guys have any other suggestions on how I can make my room look more fancy, please let me know. This next one... People who stop after getting off the escalator should be thrown into bottomless pits. I think that's very tame. But fuck, man. Do you know when you're going down an escalator, you're behind someone, and when they get off, they don't continue walking forward, they just stop. And they're like, where do I go now? Like, move! I need to get off! You're gonna make an accident happen! It happens so much, man. I've never seen this happen. Dude, it happens all the time. Anyone who walks slowly or stops in a crowded area. Yeah, it genuinely fascinates me sometimes how little self-awareness people have. Or sometimes it's just non-existent. Is she reading her diary? No, these are just random, notes I have. This happened at an airport and a queue was piling up behind them. Yeah, you're gonna cause, a cartoon accident. Same type of person who parks their trolley sideways in the supermarket aisle? Yeah. Just fart escalator guy? Yeah, I have a bad experience with escalators, man. Two people with shopping carts blocked the entire aisle at the grocery store today. SMH. Do you always make notes, or was it just for the stream? This is just so I can read it on stream. I mean, I do make a lot of notes anyway, but some of these ideas, no, I would never... these are best disappearing. Actually, although sometimes these are questions, I have questions that I genuinely want to get the people's thoughts on. I have the government is in my head as one. That's just me being a little bit schizo. But I do have moments where I am genuinely convinced that the government is in my head. What percent of the notes do you end up doing anything about? Most of them, I feel like. Okay, the next one is people who skip in queues are murderers. And I actually believe this. Maybe they're not current murderers, but I think that is, if you skip the queue, like at the supermarket, if you skip lines, you are on the trajectory to become a murderer. By the way, I left before you took the Austin test. Did you get properly diagnosed? I think you are, not as an insult. Sorry if harsh. It came, for some reason, I've been so embarrassed about talking about it. It came back as, yes. You would never survive on the road? No, I don't think so. Do you ever feel like other people can read your mind? Yes, I do. But I need to remind myself that that's not real. It's just grown children that were never taught anything. People who skip lines, yeah. And I do sometimes wonder, I'm like, how has nobody, like, your upbringing, nobody in your upbringing has ever put you in your place? Like, what do you mean? Because if you're skipping cues, you are defying the good nature, the, what do you say, like the communal nature of humanity, the unspoken rules of politeness and respect to other human beings. You are disrupting the order that we have created. So you are a danger. You are going against the breaking societal rules, yes, but it's the societal rules that are actually good. The one thing we do right, respecting other people, working as a team. Your time is worth less than mine. Most people think they are the center of the world. It's rare to think otherwise. Yeah. People like this usually have overbearing parents and just learn how not to get in trouble instead of being nice. Yeah, maybe. That's why I love the Cartnarks YouTube channel. Wait, I remember that guy. I watched a bunch of his videos like 2 years ago. Average Brit Bonger take. We've got are you a line skipper? A frequent line skipper? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. This last one is kind of doesn't make sense. I think I already know the answer. But I wrote, is it better to eat no food or eat something but get food poisoning? And I think the answer would be get food poisoning. Like if you're starving in the wilderness and there's like a rotting piece of meat that you find, is it better to consume that and potentially get the benefits from it? Oh, is it no food? It's better to not eat anything. What is going on in your head? Dude, I think about things. You'll get dehydrated and die from puking and shitting. Like Daenerys at the end of A Dance of Dragons Part 2. Wait, spoilers, sorry. Food poisoning is like negative food. Oh. Are you dense? Dude, I was thinking like, what if your body can harvest like the slightest bit of nutrient from it? But I guess, yeah, then any stored nutrients that you have, or stored liquid or water, you'll just end up like shitting out, liquid shitting out, right? You can eat rotting food if you're well fed, but it's bad if you're low on energy. I know in Minecraft you can eat rotten flesh, and it will get your hearts up. I think it gets your hearts up, but then it like has a weakening effect. Not weakening, like your hearts go down slowly. You can literally survive weeks without food, but no water is GG. Isn't it like the rule of 3? 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. There might be another one. But that, roughly. It would be far better to just eat bugs and vegetation. That's true, that's true. In your case, it's 3 minutes without TikTok. I don't use TikTok that much, man. 3 weeks. Yeah, people can last 3 weeks without food. 3 months without sleep? No way you can last 3 months without sleep. Are you serious? I don't even know if your body can will that, unless you have like a disorder. 3 minutes without air is already false. People can hold breath longer. I can hold my breath for like 25 seconds max, maybe. A big fat guy can last months without food. Oh, that's true. I guess it depends what size you are. How much stock you have to burn. Your body will force you to sleep eventually. Yeah. Are you back on TikTok, or did you really succeed on keeping old phone? Dude, the old phone worked out so badly. Oh my god, and I still need to return it because it broke. It's literally broken. I meant to go give it back and get a refund. Maybe I still can, because I got it earlier this year. Maybe the warranty's still fine. I think it's like a year. There was a TV program like Big Brother where the last to sleep wins. They gave themselves cramps on purpose to stay awake. Oh god, what the fuck? Jesus. Was that what made you not use it, or... Not entirely? It was also... WhatsApp. The fact that I didn't have WhatsApp on my phone. Like, the one link of communication that I need is with my parents, and they always use WhatsApp, so then I didn't want to use it. It's very inconvenient, but the thing is, you kind of have to deal with that. But I wanted convenience, and I caved. But I should try it again. I should be more disciplined. Also, with my group projects, I've had to use Instagram again, which has also been, like, I had uninstalled Instagram, but I have to have Instagram again now because of that. Or I did. Why don't you ask them to just use SMS? Yeah, I could have done that. But also texting on that. I'm making excuses, although it is still very inconvenient. Texting is also just, it takes me like minutes to send like a sentence, because you know, if you're texting on one of those phones, you only have the number dials, so you have to go through every letter. Dun 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 dun. Next. Dun 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 dun. Next. Dun 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 dun. Next. Dun dun dun. Next. Dun 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 dun. Next. Okay, I have one word. Cool. Okay. Space. Dun 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 dun. Next. Like, it's such an effort. But again, that's just, I should just deal with that. Like, you have to sacrifice some convenience for it. Are you still paying for the alarm clock app? Yes, because it was a one-time payment that I accidentally paid of like $80. So yes, it's gone. It's gone. There's no way you needed Instagram for my group projects. I mean, unless I asked them to use their numbers, their sims. I can't remember the time before texting with rotary phones. Hey. There are some old flip phones that have a full keyboard. Yeah, there are some really cool flip phones, but there's also, you need to make sure that a lot of the cool phones I've seen are, there are some really cool Japanese flip phones that have like full-on keyboards, but most of the ones I've seen are 3G phones, and 3G is no longer operating. Or sometimes they're even less, they're like 2G. So finding a 4G or 5G phone that is trendy is a little bit tricky. Do your colleagues know you're a streamer? No. Some kids do from my old dorm, because this guy told people, even though I told him not to, because he's a little bitch. Sorry. Belle, do Aussies really say hip hip hooray when you sing happy birthday? Yeah. Does nobody else do that? You guys don't do the hip hip hooray? Might be schizo, but when I get hungry and start starving, I picture the hunger bar from The Sims every time. Just use your smartphone, but limit your use, man. This dumb phone thing, it's just another trend. No, I want to use a dumb phone though. But it is just, it makes a lot of things so much harder. No. I never knew that. Yeah, after you sing the happy birthday song, you go, hip hip! One person goes hip hip, and then everyone goes hooray! And then hip hip! Hooray! And then you all clap after. I thought everyone did that. What the hell? You get the Samsung Galaxy Folder that is 4G. That sounds expensive though. I thought that was only SpongeBob? What the fuck? We do? Oh. Is it European? I just put time limits on my apps on the phone. Yeah, time limits don't work for me still. Or sometimes they do, but... You clap after they blow out the candles. I think you clap after the Hippopray and when they blow the candles. That's a white person thing, I think. Probably. You keen for that new slim Apple phone? I think I have seen it. That's the one where they had the picture of this on the website, right? And then they had to remove it because it was like... It like referred to like penis size in South Korea or some shit. I'm sure it's great. Hank Green made an app that stops you from being able to use your phone if you want to progress. Oh, maybe I should give it a try. The Galaxy Folder is like $150 to $300. Okay, I guess it's not terrible. Oh goodness, I don't know what to do today. I've messed up. I mean, maybe I should just try some more Silent Hill F. I don't think... Was it glitching last time I played it? Was it still being a bitch? I really should have gotten the RAM, but I'm just so unorganized. That's actually pretty large. I feel like expectations are blowing up. So true, so true. Just hop on Fortnite, Lil Crow? No. Do you remember what happened last in Silent Hill F? Good question. Oh, I think I was in the other world. Maybe. Do you have a comfort food sort of game? Recently, just Nintendogs. I don't even know. You guys probably don't even consider that as a game. Oh wait, no, I arrived at the school. No, you're right. It's true. When is your next IRL stream? Good question. Dude, I was thinking, I'm like, okay, I've got stuff planned for Halloween this week, but then next week I need to... I'm like, what am I gonna do? I have IRLs I want to do. I think I'll do an IRL or two in November, obviously. But I'm like, I need to get another big game going. Oh gosh. What do? What is the likelihood you continue Silksong? Oh, I don't know. There's so many games to juggle. And I think I'd want to start on another big game. Because it's the holidays, you know. But then... Ugh, complainers, man. Go trick-or-treating and see if anyone gives you candy. Okay, I would genuinely love to do that. But I was thinking about it, and I feel like it's not correct to stream yourself going up to random people's houses. I feel like that's not... probably not good. Literally stealing candy from children. Dude, the children don't need candy. You're also a grown-ass woman. Yeah, I mean, anyone can trick-or-treat though, no? Oh wait, Elden Ring. Yes, actually I do want to play Elden Ring. Yes. Maybe we'll do that. God, this bubbling music takes me back, man. Do you still get anxiety at night? I found out a few months ago that mine was partly caused by a lack of magnesium, since I'd be taking magnesium pills. Oh, everything's been better. My sleep has been really fucked up recently. I have been getting anxiety at night, but I don't think that's anything because of any deficiencies. I think it's just because when you're throughout the day you're kind of distracted, and then at night you're suddenly like, oh my god, like all my bad thoughts come to the forefront of my mind, you know. Hi Cold Light Oracle. Yeah, the amount of times I wanted to like genuinely end my life at 11 p.m, insane. But you have to never trust it. Don't trust it. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like, wow, that was very overdramatic, wasn't it? Like guys, if you're suicidal past like 9 p.m, you have to say, no, I'm being silly, no. Your life be chill, bruh? Yeah, my life is literally great. My life is amazing. Everything is awesome. And that's not sarcasm. What about the Hello Kitty game someone got you? True, we have Hello Kitty to play, yes. It's just like rage bait. Yeah, it literally is. It's your mind rage baiting you. My chest was acting up though, so maybe that's not the same for you. Sakaru! Okay, maybe you weren't here at the very beginning of the stream. I don't get... My chest doesn't hurt at night, but I was just talking about how my uni work has been making me so stressed that I'm getting heart palpitations. My chest muscles are in pain. Like, I shake. My breathing goes funny. I had to do an online test for my database system subject. And afterwards, I was like, holy fuck. Like, I was shaking like this. My chest was so sore. And I was like, there is no reason why my body needs to be reacting this much to a fucking database test. And it's so annoying having that dissonance, because in my head, I don't worry that much. I'm very... I don't panic think a lot of the time, despite what you may think. But my body will be doing just all kinds of crazy shit. And it's very frustrating. Because I'm like, I don't know what else to tell myself. Because, like, it's healthy, you realize that? Healthy? I don't think so. I think a certain amount of anxiety is healthy, yes. But I don't think it should be causing me to be conscious of my blood pumping through my neck or... my, like, heart hurting. That can happen precisely because you rationalize stuff that you shouldn't. Oh? But listen to me, AI will be doing everything you're learning in 5 years. Think about being calm and extending your lifespan. What? Simply stop breathing for a bit and your pulse will slow down eventually. True. Wasting your collagen years like this? Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Doing sport on a daily basis, even a little bit, did a wonderful job for me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start going to the gym again. And just doing, like... I think the main stuff would be just cardio, which would be just, like, going on the treadmill. Get your heart working. Are you eating good or is the microwave cuisine as usual? I've been eating alright, I think. I could still be eating more, but I think my diet's pretty varied. Do you drink caffeine? I don't drink any coffee. I drink a bit of tea, which will have a little bit of caffeine in it, but it'd be a very negligible amount. You better up your protein intake too. My protein might be a little low, but I've been having a lot of, like, chickpeas and... Actually, maybe just chickpeas. I don't even know if chickpeas have a lot of protein. Do you eat at fancy restaurants? No. Any more crab nigiri? No, I've been terrified of that. Do you squat, bench, deadlift at the very least? It can take 30 minutes. Will that give me a bigger butt? I kind of do want to grow my butt. Chickpeas are good in protein, okay. Running is probably better for you, or maybe you're still in the I don't want to put up sport clothes, it's ugly on me way of thinking. No, I'd quite like to go running, I think. I wouldn't wear sports clothes though. Maybe I'll become a jogger. Maybe I will do that. The only thing is, running in the morning, I'd have to shower in the morning, and that's so annoying. You realize you can work out a bigger ass, right? It's a fat thing. Well, like, just eat more. Running is fun once you get going. Dude, I get the urge to run all the time anyway. I mean, sometimes I do. I'll just break into a sprint when I'm in public. But I try to do it when there's not many people around because otherwise I don't want people to think I'm, like, running away from, like, a fucking murderer. You like tennis, right? How about trying some tennis then? I did really like playing tennis, but for tennis I need to play with other people and I'm really scared. Ever seen bodybuilders' asses? They are horrible. I don't think I have. We've seen you run in public, yes. Dude, I got the worst. I can only describe it as like zoomies, like cats get, in my urban planning class. I'm pretty sure it's because this class is 3 hours long, and I just can't. I feel like for any person, like 3 hours is a bit too long for one class. But like, it got to the point where I was having to go to the bathroom during lessons, and I was running back and forth across this bathroom in the building. because I got like so jittery during class. I was like, holy fuck, like I need to run around. It's like, oh, like what my cat does after he poops. He like needs to, or maybe it's before he poops. Do they break? My 3-hour uni class had breaks. They do have breaks, but I had it like, the breaks were too short. Like, I had to run like in between. It was so bad, man. Cats poop? Yes. And Jimmy goes like insane whenever he needs to do a poop. He gets his zoomies. Security man probably has you on a list looking at that footage. I hope the security man does not have footage of the girls' bathroom. That would be very strange. Or any bathroom. Kids with bad ADHD in school get those resistance tunnels they have to crawl through. Wait, what? What? We don't see your cat enough? Because sadly I don't live with my cats anymore. Are you taking some kind of pills now that you're diagnosed? No, but I don't know, I'm still kind of... I think medication would be really useful for certain things, but I'm also a bit scared of the side effects of it. Do you have a rival girl at uni? No, I don't make enemies. Look it up, they have to burn off energy. What, ADHD child tunnel? Why did you do it then? That's a good point, I guess. Movie, thank you for the 16 months. Thank you very, very much. I would probably like to try it next year. You're afraid of the side effects of being way more interesting? No. Did you get stuff done while you were not streaming? Yes, I did. Dude, is it... What schools have these? Hold on. What, they just get these out? Look at this guy. Dude, he just look like he's in like a straight jacket. Get him out. Ugh. What is it, this? I'm so confused. This is a hammock. Will they just run through it? I've seen these. Wait, no, I think these are for like rabbits though. Soul Sticker, thank you for the 31 months tier 2. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Google the autism squeeze machine. Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck? I mean, it looks kind of fun, I guess. Be kind of good for your back. It does look like a torture device though. Okay, that... I don't know about this one. Why is his head not free? Come into the chamber. Oh my god, the autism wiki on fandom.com. I'm so glad the autism fandom has made a wiki page. Okay, cool. What if you get stuck? I'm sure you can like undo the machine. Just lift your kid up and drop them, it's way cheaper. My dad used to do that. Or like he would catch me. But when I was a kid, he'd pick me up and he'd throw me up really high and then he'd like catch me. What do you have, autism and claustrophobia? I was thinking that, like if you have claustrophobia, that'd be a bit terrifying. Hi Overton. Hello, hello. You could undo the kid if not. Yeah, just undo the screws on the child. Okay, I need to make a decision. This is so bad, I should have organized this. Let's play... It's Silent Hill F time. Yeah, we could try Silent Hill F. Tetris. Oh, I started playing Tetris in class again, actually. Well, no, not again, but... When is Pikmin coming? Okay, that was the thing. I think I'm gonna play Pikmin tomorrow. I was originally planning Pikmin for today, but I have a Pikmin costume that I'm gonna dress up in. And I didn't want my starting stream, because I knew I was gonna have a lot to talk about, and I was like, I don't know if I want to be sitting in a Pikmin costume for the first like hour of my stream. Because it's just kind of awkward. So that's why the Pikmin stream got moved to tomorrow. That was originally what I had planned for today. This is why things were easier when you only played SM64. Yes, that's true. That's true. Do you still have the cool hat? I do. It is the red Pikmin's. That would have been so funny. Maybe I should have done it. Why not the entire stream? I don't know, like, it's because if I'm trying to talk seriously, and I'm dressed as a pigment, it's just kind of silly. What games have you been wanting to play lately? Skyrim. I didn't even have Skyrim on this computer. Did you watch Movie Night Movie? No, and I'm so pissed that I didn't wake up for the Movie Night Movies, because I wanted to watch some. Okay. Let's play! Hey, 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 hey.